Welcome to the AI for Career Success podcast by Curt Robbins. We're experts at AI coaching and helping professionals like you and your employees upskill in AI.
Absolutely.
And this is episode 209. I'm your host, Fred Jones, and alongside me today is Daphne Blake.
Hey there, everyone. Good to be here, Fred.
So today we are going to be looking at a really fascinating article by Ethan Mollick.
Oh, yeah, it's a great one.
It's titled Claude Dispatch and the Power of Interfaces. And it was published on March 31st, 2026.
Right, and it touches on something so relatable.
It really does, because I want to pose a scenario to you, the listener, right now. Have you ever felt just, I don't know, totally exhausted trying to get an AI chatbot to actually do complex work for you?
Oh, yeah, like constantly.
Right, because you go in expecting this massive productivity shortcut, but instead you just find yourself endlessly tweaking your prompts, scrolling up and down, and just feeling totally drained.
It's a huge issue right now. And Malick's basic premise in the article is that the AI isn't actually the problem.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he says the problem is the chat window itself. The interface is holding us back.
Okay, so the interface is the bottleneck.
Exactly. We start by looking at this concept of capability overhang.
Capability overhang. What does that mean?
So it essentially means the underlying models, like the neural networks themselves, are way smarter than the interface allows them to be.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because we're mostly accessing them through a simple linear chat window, right? Which is fine for trivia, but it's terrible for multi-step professional work.
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing a complex financial analysis and the AI messes up step 3.
Right, you have to type in a correction.
Exactly, and then your chat history is completely polluted. You lose the big picture. Mollick calls this a mental tax.
And he brings receipts for that mental tax, too. He cited this research looking at financial professionals using GPT-4o for complex business valuations.
Oh, wow. So how did they do?
Well, they measured the user's cognitive load, not just the output. And while there was technically a productivity gain,
Okay, that's good.
yeah, but it came with giant walls of text. The AI was offering to pursue unrelated topics, the discussions were sprawling, and it was just totally overwhelming.
Right, so they lost all structural focus.
Exactly. And when the user gets disorganized, the AI, because it's designed to accommodate you, just mirrors that chaos right back.
Oh, man. So it's like a vicious cycle.
Total vicious cycle.
Yeah.
And it actively hurts less experienced workers the most.
You know, it's like, for you listening, it's like hiring a brilliant intern who, instead of giving you a crisp executive summary, just dumps a 50-page unformatted transcript of their thoughts on your desk.
That is the perfect analogy, Fred. The intelligence is there, but the delivery is useless.
So if the chat interface is broken, what's the alternative? Because I know developers don't really have this problem, right?
No, they've pretty much solved this for themselves already.
Right, they have those specialized interfaces.
Yeah, tools like Anthropic's Claude Code, OpenAI's Codex, and Google's Anti-Gravity, they are amazing.
But, I mean, why are the other 99% of knowledge workers still waiting for their version of these tools?
Well, because those developer tools look like a 1980s computer lab.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they totally assume you know your way around Python and Git. They're locked behind all this technical jargon.
But are we seeing anything for non-developers yet?
We are. Mollick points out some really cool, rough experiments from Google.
Okay, like what?
Like this tool called Stitch. It's an infinite canvas for app design.
An infinite canvas, so not a chat window.
Right. You describe what you want, and it generates visual screens you can drag around.
Wow, so a spatial interface for spatial work?
Exactly. Then there's Pomeli, which, this is crazy. You just paste a URL, and it turns it into a marketing campaign.
Wait, just from a URL?
Just a URL.
Yeah.
And there's also NotebookLM, which is designed for researching huge stacks of diverse sources.
Okay, those sound awesome, but
Let's take a brief break for a special message from our producer, Curt Robbins.
Hi, this is Curt Robbins. First, thanks for listening. I truly appreciate your support. I want to let you know that I'm currently accepting new clients. My rates are affordable, and I have more than 25 years of experience working for enterprise companies like Microsoft, Northrop Grumman, Oracle, PNC Bank, FedEx, USAA, and Wells Fargo, among many others. If you want to improve your IT documentation and communications, hire me. I deliver fast, know how to use AI to improve efficiency and accuracy, and love going the extra mile to satisfy my clients. Thank you for subscribing and listening. Back to you, Daphne and Fred.
welcome back to the AI for Career Success podcast, where we help you get smarter than your competition by coaching you in AI.
So before the break, Fred, you were saying?
Yeah, I was thinking waiting for perfect tools for every specific profession could take forever.
Oh, absolutely. Years.
So what if AI just used the apps we already use?
Well, that's happening. Have you heard of OpenClaw?
The one with the red lobster logo.
That's the one. It's the fastest growing open source AI agent right now. You literally just text it via WhatsApp or Slack.
WhatsApp. And it can control your computer.
Yeah, it pilots your operating system based on your texts.
Okay, as someone who cares about security, that sounds like a massive security risk.
Oh, it is. It's a huge, terrifying risk for enterprise compliance.
Yeah, I bet. But wait, Mollick brought up Anthropic's safer version of this, right? Claude Cowork combined with Dispatch.
Right, exactly.
Because that one is sandboxed,
Yeah.
so it's much safer. In fact, he shared this specific anecdote that kind of blew my mind.
Oh, the PowerPoint one.
Yes. He was using his phone as a remote control, and he asked Claude to update a graph on slide 3 of a PowerPoint presentation on his desktop.
And it just did it.
Yeah, the AI investigated his computer, downloaded a new PDF, clipped the image using computer vision, and updated the deck, all while he was away from his desk.
It's incredible. But, we have to look at the alternative perspective here, too.
Right, because not everyone thinks this is a good thing.
Exactly. In the comments section of Mollick's article, this guy, Tom Goodwin, made a really sharp point.
What did he say?
He argued that having an AI read your emails to prep you for a meeting is actually pretty useless.
Really? Why?
Because a competent professional instinctively knows what's important.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
And Goodwin's point was, if a meeting isn't worth prepping for manually, it should probably just be canceled.
Oh, wow. That is such a good point. If we're just using AI to manage bloated corporate busy work, but whether we use custom workspaces or text an agent on WhatsApp, we're still kind of forcing the AI into a pre-existing box, right?
We are. And that leads to Mollick's final, most futuristic point.
Which is
What if the AI could just build the box itself?
generating interfaces on the fly.
Yes. AI systems are actually starting to do this. Claude, for instance, can now generate interactive, adjustable visualizations right inside the conversation.
So it's not just adapting to our interface.
No, it's adapting its interface to you.
That is wild. It's like, imagine walking into an empty room, right?
Okay, yeah.
Depending on whether you say you want to cook or sleep or work. The walls shift, and the exact furniture you need literally just rises out of the floor.
Oh, I love that analogy. That's exactly how this works on demand.
The interface only exists for exactly what you need in that exact moment.
Right. So to wrap this up, Mollick basically believes that a lot of what we call AI disappointment right now is actually just interface disappointment.
The models are smart, but the boxes are dumb. As these interfaces become invisible and perfectly mold to our needs on the fly, how will that change our fundamental definition of what it means to use a computer?
Oh, wow. That's deep.
Right. Like, in 5 years, will we even recognize that we are computing at all? Definitely something to mull over.
Absolutely. Thank you for listening to the AI for Career Success podcast from Curt Robbins, where we help you get smarter than your competition. Please buy us a coffee, and remember that we're experts at coaching you and your employees about AI. We'll see you next time.